your attention, please? May everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance? Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Will everyone please remain standing for the national anthem?
Good evening. Welcome, everyone. My name is Glenn Cease. I have the privilege of being principal of Verona High School. Thank you to our choir for a lovely rendition of our national anthem. Thank you. We'd like to welcome all of you to our senior award presentations. And at this time, I would like to acknowledge and welcome our superintendent, who is here this evening, located in the back, Mr. Stephen Forte. I'd like to congratulate all the seniors who are being honored here tonight. The recipients of these awards have submitted applications and written essays and letters to various organizations. Representatives from these organizations will be presenting these awards tonight. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all the families and organizations that are here tonight. We appreciate your continued commitment to support our students. Please join me in giving a round of applause to our presenters. The students selected were chosen based upon information they provided regarding their activities, community service, academic achievement, and certain criteria set by each organization. For the remainder of the evening, Mrs. Ferlato and I will introduce 4 presenters at a time. When the presenter in front of you is finished, please come up to the podium and make your presentation. All recipients should come up to the stage on your left, walk across the stage to the presenter, and then exit the stage along with the presenter. And now I'd like to introduce Mrs. Ferlato, our Director of Guidance.
Good evening. The following students are graduating with high honors and have a cumulative grade point average of a 3.70 or better. We are pleased to announce the graduating students who are to be awarded gold tassels. As I call your name, please come forward to receive your gold tassel. Kindly hold applause until all names have been called. Marissa Manley, Haley Toll, Luke Snikowski, Lynn Keating, Danielle Watkins, Victoria Quaqua, Ellen Aracel, Kristen Vicenton, Lucy U. Murray, Olivia Lewis, Thomas Hewitt, Daniel Denora, Ann Patty, Kelsey Adamonte, Michael King, Fernando Padilla, Daniel Malloy, Donald Flood, Jonathan Tosh, Isaac Joe, Sydney White, Laura Hart, Nicole Verbeniak, James Corbett. Morgan Plesner, Angelica Bryan, Catherine Mikowski, Stephen Rust, Michelle Yeager, Emma Mauser, Laura Williams, Gabrielle DiScafani, Russell Flick, Daniel Stryker, Jacqueline Noyes, John Motley, Alexander Joe, Christina Flores, Amanda Langen, Jane Spardell, Alexandra Scolati, Brianna Durin, Adora Blaney, Edward Denton, Kelly DiGeronimo, and our co-salutatorians, Jenna O'Connell and Benjamin Young, and our valedictorian, Michael Hardy. Congratulations to all Verona High School class of 2013 High Honors graduates.
The Camico Scholarship will be presented by Mr. Jerry Pearl. The Jeanette Albano Memorial Scholarship presented by Mr. Frank Albano, Principal, Landing Avenue School. Mr. Albano will also be presenting the Verona Alumni Association Scholarships. The John R. Detrani Athletic Scholarship presented by Denise Detrani. And Ms. Jessica Calvo, teacher of Spanish at Verona High School, will be presenting the Seeing Eye Scholarship.
I have been very fortunate and blessed to have gone to Verona High School. I graduated 43 years ago, and I feel very privileged that my company is able to give a scholarship here tonight. This is really one of the great schools and one of the great towns in America. Before I present the award, I just wanted to make a personal statement and say that as think one of the great educators that Verona has ever had has retired this year. He's a good friend of mine. He's a great guy. He's a great educator. And I just want to say, Frank Albano, we're really going to miss your past. He even lent me his reading glasses, even though I wrote nothing. I don't know why I asked for him, but I thought I could look studious. In fact, when I went into the principal's office every year, I like to give this award because I get to go in there and I'm not in trouble, just to pick up my brochure. Anyway, I'd just like to wrap it up and say this year's recipient of the Camaco Scholarship, you all know her, and I'm not going to give you the list of accolades she's received. She's done it all. I'd like to present to Laura Williams.
Jeanette Albano, my mom, was a resident of Verona for over 50 years. She raised 4 children, all of whom are graduates of Verona High School. She was an advocate of the Verona school system and devoted in her support of the administration and faculty. My mom was a teacher of Spanish at the Arthur L. Johnson High School in Clark, New Jersey for most of her career, and she loved her profession, and she was completely dedicated to the children of Clark. Her grandson, unfortunately, whom she never met, Rocco, will hand out tonight's scholarship. This scholarship will be awarded to a candidate who possesses the following characteristics: pursuing a career in education, maintaining an exceptional academic record, and exhibiting the qualities of a model citizen. These are all characteristics of my mom, whom I proudly honor in presenting this award to Bridget McIntyre. I'm also a graduate of Verona High School in 1975, the largest class ever to graduate from high school. 263 students. I think there were 1,150 students in high school at that time. So the Verona High School Alumni Association is proud to give out 2 scholarships tonight. This year's award winners are Danny Stryker and Laura Williams.
For whom this award is named. To be considered for this scholarship, each senior must write an essay about what sports means to them, as well as a letter in 3 sports. I'd like to thank all the applicants for their heartfelt essays and congratulate them on their individual accomplishments. This year's recipient shares many of the same interests of my father. He lettered in the same 3 sports: football, baseball, and basketball. And he was captain of his football team and is a big fan of the History Channel. Lastly, they both were offered football scholarships to play in college. Perhaps he can fulfill the one goal my father didn't get to accomplish, to play in the NFL. Based on this senior's sports resume, he's well on his way. It is my pleasure to give the 2013 John R. Detrani Athletic Scholarship Award to Luke Sniadkowski.
Hello, my name is Jessica Calvo, and I'm the Spanish teacher here at Clifton High School, and this is my senior dog, Hetty. We've been together for 5 years. The mission of the Seeing Eye is to enhance the independence, dignity, and self-confidence through the use of Seeing Eye dogs. Without valuable puppy raisers, Seeing Eye would not be able to uphold its mission. These puppy raisers have volunteered to take puppies into their homes and give them abundant affection. They teach them basic obedience and prepare them for the futures as guide dogs and exposing them early to various social situations. This year, the Seeing Eye Dog program is awarding a scholarship to Laura Williams for the effort and dedication she has put into her involvement with the program. And I just want to personally say that I have observed Laura's love for what she does, and without people like her, people like myself wouldn't be as independent as we are today. So thank you very much. Will Laura Williams continue?
Presenting the Michael Malfitano Memorial Scholarship, Melissa Carcillo. Presenting the Child Inc. Scholarship and the Victor Award is Lucille Habula. Presenting the Al Rotella Memorial Scholarship, Marianne Rotella. And presenting the Verona High School Drama Department Awards is Frances Young, Teacher of English and Director of Verona High School's Theater Program.
I was told to go ahead. Good evening. Good evening and congratulations to the class of 2013. CHILD is a designated parent advisory group for Verona as mandated by New Jersey law. We're an organization of parents helping other parents of students who face learning challenges, not only academically but also physically. In actuality, each and every one of us faces differences in the ways we learn, and we each have to adapt those differences to be able to excel. CHILD works closely with Superintendent Forte and the Board of Education. They have been supportive of our efforts to enhance the academic atmosphere for all students in each of Verona's schools. We would like to acknowledge their support and extend our thanks for the opportunities provided to help. Tonight, CHILD is presenting 2 awards to 2 seniors who have been successful in meeting and overcoming life's challenges and who have worked hard throughout their 4 years at VHS to persevere and to achieve success. When asked what advice they would give to incoming freshmen, they both had very wise and similar answers. Their advice was to never be reluctant to ask for help and to always realize that no matter how hard or overwhelming a task may seem, it can always be accomplished with the support of family, teachers, and friends. This is advice that we sometimes forget, but I think we can all benefit from. So, it is a privilege to announce the winners of this year's Child Scholarship, Miss Victoria Quaquet and Mr. Christopher Guida. I'm also presenting the Victor Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship is given in memory of my dad, Victor Detlef. He was a generous, kind, and friendly person who throughout his carpentry contracting career trained several apprentices to become successful in the building industry. He was a perfectionist and master of many trades. My dad believed in giving back, and he has 3 grandchildren. One already graduated from VHS, and 2 are already in the school district. This is Mary Claire, his youngest. He came to the U.S. in 1952 after serving in the Polish Army for the Allied Forces. He fought in the Battle of Monte Cassino, and he was not fluent in English, but he did not have much education. He had very little money as well. But what he did have was a dream to be successful and the desire to work hard. He became a carpentry apprentice, and within 2 years after arriving in the U.S., he was married, started a family, and built his own house in Bloomfield, where he lived for 54 years. Because of his outgoing personality, everyone he met remembered him by his first name. He was a Victor, not only in name, but also in life. My family and I wanted to honor him and preserve his memory and to help foster the idea that pursuing a career in any technological field or trade is valuable and honorable as a way to contribute to society. Victor proved that the definition of success is measured by hard work and fully utilizing the gifts, talents, and skills you possess in whatever profession you pursue. It is not how fast you climb the ladder of success, but most importantly, it is how many hearts you have touched and how many people you have helped along the way because of your presence in their lives. Life gives us adversity, but it also provides the strength and ingenuity to overcome whatever life circumstances present. The winner of this award tonight epitomizes this example. His teachers commented on his qualities of respect, compassion, and hard work. His essay spoke highly of the person who influenced him the most in his life, his mom, who taught him how to be the person he is and how he wanted to someday be the kind of parent she was to him. His dream is to work hard enough to build his dream house and then perhaps a log cabin, and maybe something for me after that. There is no doubt that what this young man decides to do, he will accomplish, and that is what the Victor Memorial Award is all about. So it is with great pride and pleasure that I announce the winner of the Victor Memorial Award, Mr. Brandon Lazara.
Hi everyone, I'm sorry I was a little late. I was at my science fair where I teach in West Orange, so I literally flew from West Orange over here. Good evening everyone, I'm Melissa Carcillo, and Alyssa Malfitano is next to me, and we're going to be presenting the Michael Malfitano School Spirit Scholarship. Michael Malfitano is not only a supporter of all VHS sports, but he was also the greatest cheerleading dad. No matter what the sport or activity, Mr. Malfitano was there cheering on the students of VHS and making sure our cheerleaders were cheering loud enough and dancing hard enough so that whoever our opponent was knew Verona High School had spirit. The girls and I often knew when he was in the crowd, or pacing back, knew he was in the crowd, or pacing back and forth along the metal sideline fence. There was a loud voice. He always wore his signature maroon hat with the V, allowing us to find him in a large crowd. Tonight, I have the honor of presenting this award to not only one, but 4 amazing cheerleaders. Each one of these girls has cheered for VHS through their wonderful essays explained why it was important to portray school spirit. I've had the pleasure of working with them as their former coach and watching them grow as both a cheerleader and a part of Verona High School community. They each will be attending a 4-year college next year, and I'm excited to see how they will continue to bring spirit to their colleges. Congratulations to all 4 young ladies, Kristen Byzantine, Amanda Massacre, Tyler Valentine, and Brittany Weston.
The Albertella Memorial Scholarship was founded in memory of my father. He was the head football coach and teacher at Verona High School from 1968 to 1985. He had a talent for bringing out the best in his players both on and off the field. This scholarship is given to a football player who demonstrates his leadership abilities and exhibits such qualities as a positive attitude and dedication to the classroom as well as his team. One of my father's favorite sayings was, "It's your attitude, not your aptitude, that determines your altitude." It's what he always lived by and expected everyone around him to do the same. After reading all the essays this year, there was one sentence that reminded me so much of my dad, and that was, "The relationships I formed with teammates made me realize how similar it was to a relationship of a family." That's truly how my father felt about every one of his players. They were his family. So on behalf of my family, I'd like to present this year's award to Alex Delaval.
Good evening. This year was my first year as director of the Verona High School Theater Program, and what a year it was. I began the year totally clueless as to how things worked around here, but I found my way with the help of 7 extremely dedicated theater students. If these students had not devoted themselves to the theater program and helped me every step through my novice VHS theatrical journey, we would not have had the successful theater season we had this year. I present the 2013 Verona High School Drama Awards with gratitude and admiration for these students' 4 years of dedication to the Spotlight Players. For stage managing, Kelly DiGeronimo and Jenna O'Connor. For technical theater, Alex Joe and Stephen Rust. Musical theater, Michael Hardenberg and Gabby Latimer. Scholarship, which was awarded to him at our International Thespian Society inductions. The theater department, the SPPA, and the SPPA President Melody Williams wish Alex all the best as he continues his artistic studies at the New York Film Academy.
Thank you.
The Verona PBA Scholarship presented by Michael Barone, President, Verona PBA, Local 72. The Thomas Stewart Memorial Scholarship presented by Ray Vincent. Josh Rappaport Memorial Scholarship presented by Mrs. Rappaport. And Gary Farician, Director of Athletics, Verona High School, will present the Alex Weisenborn Memorial Scholarship and the Directors of Athletic Association of New Jersey Scholarship.
Good evening, and congratulations to all the seniors. To my right is Steve Young, our secretary with the PBA. There was a lot of worthy candidates for this award, these two awards that we're going to give out tonight. I'd like to congratulate Dan Stryker and Michael Conway.
I'd like to introduce my co-presenters, Brian Neff, class of 1983 from high school. And Holly Vincent, Glenridge High School class of 20-something. And congratulations to the class of 2013. Since 1993, family and friends have presented this scholarship in memory of one of the most extraordinary humans to graduate from this high school, Tom Stewart. A great son and brother, a best friend to many, a pretty good student, captain of the boys ski team, a starter on the 1981 state championship soccer team, the first member of the class of 1982 to jump into the Verona pool after graduation, he's still wearing his cap and gown, an avid cyclist and climber, founder of the men's ski team at Montclair State University, a DJ on the Montclair State radio station. With his bachelor's degree in hand, Tom headed to Colorado and became a children's ski coach. In 1993, he died in Colorado doing what he loved. So for the past 20 years, this scholarship has been supported by friends and family, many of them VHS graduates, to honor Tom for the way he loved life and inspired us all. Our application has always been about finding like-minded students with qualities and goals similar to Tom's. Thank you to all the students that applied for our scholarship. It is our pleasure to award scholarships to the following three winners. Our first winner plans to attend Ithaca College, Julia Fraser. Our next winner is on their way to University of Rhode Island, Alex DeLaval. And our final winner is attending the University of Connecticut, Haley Toll. Hand envelope, shake hand.
Josh is the reason I am here tonight. Good evening and congratulations to all the students, parents, and everyone here. My husband, Stephen, Josh's father, has recently joined Josh in heaven. I am sure Josh, alongside God and his dad, is definitely happy and smiling and is very pleased with all of you tonight. They both love everyone in the school. Joshua was a great son, brother, and friend. He readily gave of himself to his church, family, community, and friends. He truly loved his family and friends. His loyalty had no bounds. Josh had an amazing zest for love and life. Josh's signature smile and gleaming eyes would light up an entire room. His smiling and gleaming eyes were very comforting, soothing, and contagious. I am sure many here can attest to that. Joshua Rappaport inspired and impressed everyone. He participated and accomplished much in his short life. Josh was an honor roll student and an outstanding athlete. He was well-spoken, loyal, religious, and giving. He loved and cared about everyone in his own special way. He especially loved his friends, and Josh definitely made a mark in the world by being a super success at being a great friend. He was second to none. Josh will continue to be loved and remembered because he left his mark in this world in so many ways for so many different things. The recipient of this scholarship, in some ways, should represent Josh's qualities. When I call your name, please come up to accept the scholarship and a plaque commemorating the event. It is with great pride, honor, and love that I present the Joshua J. Rappaport Memorial Scholarship to Frank Vincent Greco. Good luck and best wishes, class of 2013. You are all winners. Thank you, and God bless all of you, and please remember Josh.
On behalf of the athletic department, I would like to congratulate the entire class of 2013 and wish each of you continued success in your chosen endeavors. Alex Weisenborn was a former Verona High School student and football player who was taken from us too early in life. The Alex Weisenborn Memorial Scholarship is presented to a senior varsity football player who is most representative of Alex's attitude, character, team devotion, dedication to football, and scholastic achievement. This year's award winner is Ryan Flood. Through the State Athletic Directors Association, or the DAA&J, it gives me great pleasure to present the scholarship for an athlete's outstanding character and devotion to her sport. This special award goes to Bridget McIntyre. Thank you.
Presenting the Verona Unico Scholarships, Lawrence Colombo Scholarship Chair. Presenting the Louis Braschi Memorial Scholarship, Dan De Palma Jr. Presenting the Stephen P. Gaffney Memorial Scholarship, David M. Gaffney. Lynn Mortimer will be presenting the Women's Club of Verona Community Service Award, the William J. Irwin September 11th Scholarship, as well as the Stephen L. Roach September 11th Scholarship. And Mary Salito Curcio will be presenting the Thomas J. Salito Scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Larry Colombo. I represent Unico, the largest Italian-American service organization in America. Going over these applications along with the committee and looking at the grade point averages, extracurricular activity, and what your students have given back to the community, and reflecting on what I did in school, I'm surprised I'm allowed in this building. So without further ado, the Finley J. Allotti Memorial Scholarship, Benjamin Jung. And the Labor Day 5K Run Scholarship, Michael Hardenberg. Mancini Emmanuel Capizzelli Scholarship, Donald Flood. And the Brian Piccolo Athletic Award, Frank Greco.
Good evening and congratulations to the class of 2013. I'm extremely proud and honored to be standing here before you tonight to present the Louis Braschi Memorial Scholarship, an award that not only pays tribute to Lou's memory, but also acknowledges the best of what Verona as a community has to offer. Consistently, Verona graduating class continue to excel, whether it be in the arts, mathematics, science, social studies, and the like. And for that, I applaud you all. However, even as paramount as these other disciplines are in cultivating a successful career, they hold much less weight in terms of civic duty, sense of community, self-sacrifice, empathy for others, and courage. For these as well form the bonds that hold tight the goodness within our young adults. This spirit for helping others has grown well beyond any physical presence. It exists here. It flourishes here. It is steeped into our community. And that is also the best of what Verona has to offer. The Louis Braschi Memorial Scholarship has always been the embodiment of giving back to one's community, paying it forward. The notion that within each and every one of us exists the potential to be a better person, not only to family and friends, but also to our community. That is supreme. This was one man's belief, but in fact, I wholeheartedly believe we all support that same framework. With that in mind, I would like to call out one such individual who I believe exemplifies these traits most cherished in this wonderful township. The following paraphrases are from the essay of this year's recipient. The single most fulfilling experience of my life is in the help of others. At the age of 16, I dedicate myself to the medical training required to care for and treat those people in need. When I joined the Verona Rescue Squad, I was looking for an experience to validate my goals in life, to become a doctor,
and to help other people. What I found was a multitude of experiences that helped me learn and grow. The rescue squad has taught me about teamwork and about what it is like to save a life. As a result, I have become a better problem solver. I have become a better communicator. It has made me a better person. The knowledge I have gained will help me throughout my graduate training and for the rest of my life. I view this as my starting point for my career as a doctor. It is my honor to present the 2013 Louis Braschi Memorial Scholarship to Benjamin Young, who I know will continue to make a difference.
Good evening. My name is David Gaffney, and our next award was set up to honor my younger brother, Stephen Gaffney, who was an alumnus here, class of 1989. Stephen was an outstanding pitcher on the baseball team, went on to join the Marine Corps, and worked on as an air navigator on KC-130 refueling aircraft. He passed away suddenly in 2001, and it was such an outpouring of grief from friends and family. We used to have a 5K run right here in town. I think the high school was about the halfway point. So this fund was set up by the folks of Verona who came out to support the fund in Stephen's honor. And each year we like to select someone who embodied Stephen's qualities. So we selected a letterman athlete and a patriot, and somebody that we think will help make the world a better place. And this year we chose Michael G. Harrington, Jr.
Not a great way to start. Congratulations and best wishes to the class of 2013. It's an honor and a pleasure to be here with you tonight. The Women's Club of Verona is part of the largest organization of volunteer women in the world. Our charter is over 100 years old, I'm proud to say. All of the money we raise each year goes to local, state, and national charities. And each year we give scholarships to deserving seniors who have themselves shown brightly in community service. Our most recent large fundraiser, which will be held again this year in December, is the Luminary Project. This fundraiser may be familiar to you as the annual Light the Night Project, and we certainly hope that you will participate and join with us this year in December. Will the following recipients please come forward as I call your name, and please hold your applause till I reach all 11 names. Danielle Denora, Daniel Denora. Sorry. Nicole Kabarniak, Benjamin Young, Alexander Karpinski, Lynn Keating, Marissa Manley, Sophia Park, Stephen Rust, James Bardell, Daniel Stryker, and Kyle Thomas. The September 11th committee was formed in the fall of 2001, following the horrific attacks on the Twin Towers. Our goal was to commemorate both the event and the 2 lives of Verona citizens that were tragically lost, Stephen L. Roach and William J. Irwin. We also wished to establish scholarships for deserving seniors based on an essay question answered and blindly chosen. We do not know the names of the submitters by our committee. Our commemorative monument stands in the town square, and each year we hold a service there on the day of the event to honor all lost lives, in addition to the memory of Stephen and William. This year, we are honored to have Eileen Irwin-Michael and Brendan Irwin-Michael with us to present the William J. Irwin Award. And I will first present the Stephen L. Roach Award and then hand it over to them. This year, I'm proud to call up a Stephen L. Roach Award winner, and that is Brianna Durin.
Everyone. Congratulations, graduates. My name is Eileen Irwin-Michael, and this is my son, Brendan. We are here to present the award in memory of our husband and father, Billy Irwin. I'd like to start off by publicly expressing my gratitude to the 9/11 committee for not only creating this award to honor Billy's memory, but for all the time and effort you so graciously donate to help our community to never forget. 12 years ago, on September 11, 2001, the course of many lives were changed forever. I'm sure you've heard that catchphrase before, but what does that really mean to people like us? For myself, it meant never seeing my best friend, my partner, again. I was left a widow at 32, with an infant to take care of in a new town. For Brendan, it meant never knowing his biological father personally and seeing firsthand where he gets his hysterical, yet quirky sense of humor. It also meant that we have a new and beautiful life that I never knew could be possible those 12 years ago. We are truly blessed. The hundreds of workers down at Ground Zero had no idea that some of them would become victims of that day as well. A friend of mine who never smoked a day in his life, who worked tirelessly for hours helping to clear the rubble, just passed away from lung cancer due to the effects of the poor air quality at the site. He was 47. And this past month, I learned that some of you, at the ripe old age of 6 or 7 years old at the time, were so deeply affected, and that the course of your lives shifted as well. This next recipient recalled in his essay that after the attacks on the World Trade Center, there was an abrupt and sudden loss of innocence. He wrote, "Not only did it open my eyes, it also opened my ears, and what they heard was the call to serve my country." Before saying his name, I'd also like to mention that this amazing young man was just accepted into the United States Coast Guard Academy, where he will be attending starting this summer. And now my son Brendan would like to present the award to this special young man.
The William J. Irwin Memorial Scholarship goes to Luke Snikowski.
It is my pleasure to present the first annual Thomas J. Salito Memorial Scholarship tonight. The scholarship was created by my family and is in honor of my father. My dad had a strong commitment to education and dedicated much of his life to coaching, teaching, and mentoring. This scholarship serves as his legacy to recognize and promote academic leadership and will be awarded to a future educator. Tonight's recipient is a talented and bright individual who has demonstrated a dedication and desire to teach. As a trumpet player in the marching band, he learned discipline. As a freshman, he played solo piano at Carnegie Hall in New York City. His instrumental programs at Verona High School included marching band, concert band, and jazz band. He has begun teaching private music lessons. He plans to take the values he has learned in his instrumental programs at Verona High School and pass it on to his own students. At the core of this individual's foundation is hard work and determination, a desire to succeed, but most importantly, an appreciation and love for music. Daniel, I know my dad would be so proud for you to receive this award, and I am so pleased to present the first annual Thomas J. Salito Memorial Scholarship to Daniel Malloy.
Bill Edge will present the West Essex Lodge number 7 F and AM.
Good evening, VHS facility, faculty, Veronites, friends, and award recipients. 3 years ago Monday, my brother Bob Paul passed away unexpectedly, leaving a giant hole in the hearts of our family, his friends, and business associates. The formation of the Bobby Ball Memorial Scholarship has been an attempt to fill a little bit of that hole by keeping his smile and achievements in the forefront of our thoughts. Bobby was a community advocate. He was honest, courtesy, excelled in school, but is remembered most for his athletic contributions professionally and here at VHS. Winners of the Bobby Ball Memorial Scholarship exemplify community leadership. They display honesty and good sportsmanship on and off the field. They also excel on the gridiron. This year's recipient has all of the aforementioned attributes, and it is my honor, along with my mother, to award the 2013 Bobby Ball Memorial Scholarship to the captain of the Verona High School football team, Frank Michael.
Good evening and congratulations to the class. You have one heck of a school here, I want you to know. I'll let you know. This is Molly Flum, and I'm Betsy Langley. I kind of pulled this thing together for the scholarship. But more importantly, Molly signs the check. Just a few words about our association. It's the College Women's Club, and we're a branch of the American Association of University Women. We're 102 years old, and we've been giving awards for 79 years, now total over $1 million. We're located in the basement of 26 Park Street in Montclair, and we collect used books, DVDs, CDs, vinyls, 33s, yes, and 45s, not 78s. All the people that work are volunteers. We collect our books, and we also collect ephemera of all sorts. And we do that on Saturday mornings from 9:30 until 11:45, so all donations are gratefully accepted. We have 2 sales, one in April and one in November, and it takes us all year to get ready for those sales. The recipients receiving our scholarship are girls that are from 4 different high schools: Verona, Cedar Grove, Montclair, and Glen Ridge. The last thing I want to compliment your school on is your guidance department, who've been so gracious to us and so cooperative. We come in one day and we interview all the girls that have applied for our scholarships. They've been, the guidance department's been most helpful. Look, the person who kind of does all the nitty-gritty work for us is Mrs. Newman, Diane Newman. And now Molly is going to call out the names of our 6 awardees.
The winners of the 2013 College Women's Club of Montclair scholarships are Rihanna Durin, Kelly D. Geronimo, Catherine Mikowski, Jacqueline Noyes, Jenna O'Connell, and Laura Williams.
Good evening and congratulations to all the graduates of the Verona High School class of 2013. I'm honored tonight to present 3 awards given in memory of Richard Citrano to the Verona Student Educational Assistance Association by people honoring him. Richard lived and loved Verona. For 80 years, he lived in this town, except the 4 years that he was at Lafayette College. He was so proud of his high school, Verona High School, and felt strongly about education. He had many jobs in Verona, but he truly loved real estate, and he was Mr. Verona. When he passed away, the VSEAA was the recipient of many donations given in his honor, and we want to honor you recipients tonight. The VSEAA is also in its 80th year this year, granting loans to Verona High School graduates who run into financial difficulty in funding their education when they max out on their government and school loans. We have served over 200 Verona High School graduates in that 80-year period of time. So tonight, I'm really honored to give these awards to Adara Planey, James Corbett, and Ken Wojciechowski. Thank you so much.